अथ त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः। क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगः। अर्जुन उवाच प्रकृतिं पुरुषं चैव क्षेत्रं क्षेत्रज्ञमेव च एतद्वेदितुमिच्छामि ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं च केशव। श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं शरीरं कौन्तेय क्षेत्रमित्यभिधीयते। एतद्यो वेत्ति तं प्राहुः क्षेत्रज्ञ इति तद्विदः।
Shri Bhagavan said, "This body, Arjuna, is termed as the field, and he who knows it is called the knower of the field, by the sages discerning the truth about both."
क्षेत्रज्ञं चापि मां विद्धि सर्वक्षेत्रेषु भारत। क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञयोः ज्ञानं यत्तज्ज्ञानं मतं मम।
Know myself to be the Kshetrajna in all the Kshetras, Arjuna. And it is the knowledge of the field and knower which I consider as true knowledge.
Tat kshetram vyachayadrikcha yadvikari yataschayat sachayo yatprabhavascha tatsamasena me shrinu.
What that field is, and what is its nature, and what are its modifications, and from what causes what effects have arisen, and also who its knower is, and what is his glory. Hear all this from me in brief.
ऋषिभिर्बहुधा गीतं छन्दोभिर्विविधैः पृथक् ब्रह्मसूत्रपदैश्चैव हेतुमद्भिर्विनिश्चितैः।
The truth about the Kshetra and the Kshetrajna has been expounded by the seers in manifold ways. Again, it has been separately stated in different Vedic chants and also in the conclusive and reasoned texts of the Brahma Sutras.
महाभूतान्यहङ्कारः बुद्धिरव्यक्तमेव च इन्द्रियाणि दशैकं च पञ्चचेन्द्रियगोचराः। इच्छा द्वेषः सुखं दुःखं सङ्घातश्चेतना धृतिः। एतत् क्षेत्रं समासेन सविकारमुदाहृतम्।
The five elements, the ego, the intellect, the unmanifest, the 10 organs of perception and action, the mind, and the 5 objects of sense. Also desire, aversion, pleasure, pain, the physical body, consciousness, firmness. Thus is the kshetra with its evolutes briefly stated.
अमानित्वमदम्भित्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचं स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अनहङ्कार एव च जन्म मृत्युजरा व्याधि दुःखदोषानुदर्शनम् असक्तिरनभिष्वङ्गः पुत्रदारगृहादिषु नित्यं च समचित्तत्वम् इष्टानिष्टोपपत्तिषु मयि चानन्ययोगेन भक्तिरव्यभिचारिणी विविक्तदेशसेवित्वम् अरतिर्जनसंसदि अध्यात्मज्ञाननित्यत्वम् तत्त्वज्ञानार्थदर्शनम् एतज्ज्ञानमिति प्रोक्तम् अज्ञानं यदतोऽन्यथा.
Absence of pride, freedom from hypocrisy, non-violence, forbearance, uprightness of speech and mind, devout service of the preceptor, internal and external purity, steadfastness of mind, and control of body, mind, and the senses. Dispassion towards the objects of enjoyment of this world and the next, and also absence of egotism, pondering again and again on the pain and evils inherent in birth, death, old age, and disease. Absence of attachment and the sense of mindness in respect of son, wife, home, etc., and constant equipoise of mind both in favorable and unfavorable circumstances. Unflinching devotion to me through exclusive attachment, living in secluded and holy places, and finding no delight in the company of worldly people. Constancy in self-knowledge and seeing God as the object of true knowledge. All this is declared as knowledge, and what is contrary to this is called ignorance.
ज्ञेयं यत्तत् प्रवक्ष्यामि यज्ञात्वामृतमश्नुते अनादिमत्परं ब्रह्म न सत्तन्नासदुच्यते.
I shall speak to you at length about that which ought to be known, and knowing which one attains supreme bliss. That supreme Brahma, who is the Lord of the two beginningless entities, Prakriti and Jiva, is said to be neither Sat nor Asat.
सर्वतः पाणिपादं तत् सर्वतोक्षिशिरोमुखम् सर्वतः श्रुतिमल्लोके सर्वमावृत्य तिष्ठति.
It has hands and feet on all sides, eyes, head and mouth in all directions, and ears all around, for it stands pervading all in the universe.
सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाभासं सर्वेन्द्रियविवर्जितम् असक्तं सर्वभृच्चैव निर्गुणं गुणभोक्तृ च.
Though perceiving all sense objects, it is really speaking devoid of all senses. Though unattached, it is the sustainer of all nonetheless. And though attributeless, it is the enjoyer of gunas, the three modes of Prakriti.
बहिरन्तश्च भूतानाम् अचरं चरमेव च सूक्ष्मत्वात् तदविज्ञेयं दूरस्थं चान्तिके च तत्.
It exists without and within all beings, and constitutes the moving and the unmoving creation as well. And by reason of its subtlety, it is incomprehensible. It is close at hand and stands afar too.
अविभक्तं च भूतेषु विभक्तमिव च स्थितम् भूतभर्तृ च तज्ज्ञेयम् ग्रसिष्णुप्रभविष्णु च.
Though integral like space, in its undivided aspect, it appears divided as it were, in all animate and inanimate beings. And that Godhead, which is the only object worth knowing, is the sustainer of beings, the destroyer and the creator of all.
ज्योतिषामपि तज्ज्योतिः तमसः परमुच्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितम्.
That Supreme Brahma is said to be the light of all lights and entirely beyond Maya. That Godhead is knowledge itself, worth knowing and worth attaining through real wisdom, and is particularly abiding in the hearts of all.
इति क्षेत्रं तथा ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं चोक्तं समासतः मद्भक्त एतद्विज्ञाय मद्भावायोपपद्यते.
Thus the truth of the kshetra and knowledge, as well as the object worth knowing, that is God, has been briefly discussed. Knowing this in reality, my devotee attains to my being.
प्रकृतिं पुरुषं चैव विध्यनादि उभावपि विकारांश्च गुणांश्चैव विद्धि प्रकृतिसम्भवान्.
Prakriti and Purusha, know both these as beginningless, and know all modifications such as likes and dislikes, etc., and all objects constituted of the three gunas as born of Prakriti.
कार्यकरणकर्तृत्वे हेतुः प्रकृतिरुच्यते पुरुषः सुखदुःखानां भोक्तृत्वे हेतुरुच्यते.
Prakriti is said to be responsible for bringing forth the evolutes and the instruments, while the individual soul is declared to be responsible for the experience of joys and sorrows.
पुरुषः प्रकृतिस्थो हि भुङ्क्ते प्रकृतिजान् गुणान्. कारणं गुणसङ्गोऽस्य सदसद्यो निजन्मसु.
Only the Purusha in association with Prakriti experiences objects of the nature of the three gunas evolved from Prakriti, and it is attachment with these gunas that is responsible for the birth of this soul in good and evil wombs.
उपद्रष्टानुमन्ता च भर्ता भोक्ता महेश्वरः. परमात्मेति चाप्युक्तः देहेऽस्मिन् पुरुषः परः.
The spirit dwelling in this body is really the same as the Supreme. He has been spoken of as the witness, the true guide, the sustainer of all, the experiencer, the overlord and the absolute as well.
य एवं वेत्ति पुरुषं प्रकृतिं च गुणैः सह सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि न स भूयोऽभिजायते.
He who knows the Purusha and Prakriti together with the gunas, even though performing his duties in every way, is not born again.
ध्यानेनात्मनि पश्यन्ति केचिदात्मानमात्मना अन्ये साङ्ख्येन योगेन कर्मयोगेन चापरे.
Some by meditation behold the Supreme Spirit in the heart with the help of their refined and sharp intellect. Others realize it through the discipline of knowledge, and still others through the discipline of action, that is Karma Yoga.
अन्ये त्वेवमजानन्तः श्रुत्वान्येभ्य उपासते तेऽपि चातितरन्त्येव मृत्युं श्रुतिपरायणाः.
Other dull-witted persons, however, not knowing thus, worship even as they have heard from others, that is, the knowers of truth. And even they who are thus devoted to what they have heard are able to cross the ocean of mundane existence in the shape of death.
यावत् सञ्जायते किञ्चित् सत्त्वं स्थावरजङ्गमम् क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञसंयोगात् तद्विद्धि भरतर्षभ.
Arjuna, whatsoever being, though moving or unmoving, is born, know it as emanated through the union of Kshetra and the Kshetrajna.
समं सर्वेषु भूतेषु तिष्ठन्तं परमेश्वरं विनश्यत्स्व विनश्यन्तं यः पश्यति स पश्यति.
He alone truly sees, who sees the Supreme Lord as imperishable and abiding equally in all perishable beings, both animate and inanimate.
समं पश्यन् हि सर्वत्र समवस्थितमीश्वरम् न हि नस्त्यात्मनात्मानं ततो याति परां गतिम्.
For by seeing the Supreme Lord equally present in all, he does not kill the self by himself and thereby attains the supreme state.
प्रकृत्यैव च कर्माणि क्रियमाणानि सर्वशः यः पश्यति तथात्मानम् अकर्तारं स पश्यति.
He who sees that all actions are performed in every way by nature and the self as the non-doer, he alone verily sees.
यदा भूतपृथग्भावम् एकस्थमनुपश्यति तत एव च विस्तारम् ब्रह्म सम्पद्यते तदा.
The moment man perceives the diversified existence of beings as rooted in the one Supreme Spirit and the spreading forth of all beings from the same, that very moment he attains Brahma.
अनादित्वान् निर्गुणत्वात् परमात्मायमूययः शरीरस्थोऽपि कौन्तेय न करोति न लिप्यते.
Arjuna, being without beginning and without attributes, this indestructible Supreme Spirit, though dwelling in the body, in fact does nothing, nor gets tainted.
यथा सर्वगतं सौक्ष्म्यात् आकाशं नोपलिप्यते सर्वत्रावस्थितो देहे तथात्मानोपलिप्यते.
As the all-pervading ether is not contaminated by the reason of its subtlety, though permeating the body, the self is not affected by the attributes of the body due to its attributeless character.
यथा प्रकाशयत्येकः कृत्स्नं लोकमिमं रविः क्षेत्रं क्षेत्री तथा कृत्स्नं प्रकाशयति भारत.
Arjuna, as the one sun illumines this entire universe, so the one Atma illumines the whole Kshetra.
क्षेत्र क्षेत्रज्ञयोरेवम् अन्तरं ज्ञानचक्षुषा भूतप्रकृतिमोक्षं च ये विदुर्यान्ति ते परम्.
Those who thus perceive the eye of wisdom, the difference between the Kshetra and the Kshetrajna, and the phenomenon of liberation from Prakriti with her evolutes, reach the Supreme Eternal Spirit.
ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे क्षेत्रक्षेत्रज्ञविभागयोगो नाम त्रयोदशोऽध्यायः।
Conclusion. Thus, in the Upanishad sung by the Lord, the science of Brahma and the scripture of yoga, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna ends the 13th chapter entitled The Yoga of Discrimination between the Field and the Knower of the Field.
We are glad to announce setting up of the world's first and exclusive Bhagavad Gita University, and we seek your generous help. For more details, visit our website geetauniversity.in or give us a missed call on 9128 444 555. Also, please share this information to your friends to enable us build a world-class Gita University and make the world a better place to live. Jai Shri Krishna.